Oh, I've got even more tragedy than Ubisoft. This is taking place in rural England, and also, comma ellipsis. That's Yeah, Argonaut Software, Argonaut Games, I forget which it is. They literally just had the logo on screen, but I wasn't looking. I was turning my fan around. Oh god, the frame rates. Oh, Jesus. Don't remember that. So... yeah, Argonaut is, and actually is now again, because they're back, a British company, so yes. I think this has to go on the fucking, like, intro screen of my stream at some point with all the other, like, wild-ass jams that I have in there at some point. The 90s were a fucking time, dude. Yes, we probably Jesus. Are you trying to kill me, dude? Oh boy. Anyway, yes, so we are a bee. So we got a practice mode where we're playing a shooter where we're a bee. That is a very weirdly generic, like, font up there for the title, and also for this menu screen is like, it's not Comic Sans, but it's like, this is like discount Comic Sans on the menu, and I sort of admire that a little bit. Anywho, we're gonna start ourselves a new game. We're gonna even skip the training mode and see if I actually remember how to play the Vidya game. Glad they fixed Charmy. Oh god, that's... You are 100% correct. I am not completely sure why this game is a thing that exists, but yeah. A button to move ourselves forward. B button to set the brakes. Stick up and down. Z button is our shooty button. R button lets us do that. I think, like, one of the C buttons as well. C left, C right? Okay, yeah, C right for that. C up is for our not quite first person viewer. Left and right are to switch weapons. Yeah, this weird robot bee is strangely adorable. Those little blue things are all worth points, which, as we all know, is super important. We got a little red health meter under there. And for some reason, despite apparently being a robot, eating like actual flower nectar is how we recover HPs. Oh, god damn it. Should we replace that fuck sound they used for mud crabs? If I knew how to, like, hack this game, I would actually do that now, because that's really funny, dude. So yeah, pretty simple first level, kind of get you acclimated. That weird red door that you see over there means go kill everything. And in this case, we've got some robot dragonflies who are, truth be told, probably not bothering nobody. But hey, the boss says so. And they take 3 shots of our generic little blaster here to put them out of the sky. So that's a bit of a pain. You can tell that this is not necessarily the simplest thing to control, because hey, yeah, N64. Oh, believe you me, there are more wasp-like wasps coming. Oh yes, by the way, we can, in fact, land and walk around on foot. Not always the most useful thing, but hey. He laughs like a high-pitched Victorman. That's pretty cool. And yeah, so now we've got... Yeah, now there's our serious wasps. Alright, so we've upgraded a little bit to a much stronger, more rapid-fire pistol here. Unfortunately, I'm still as bad at aiming as ever, so, like, I don't know what you're expecting out of... Yeah, that'd be a good time to do our little backflip to shake that guy off our butt. Where you at? Come on. Yes, in theory, but, you know, an early FromSoft experience. Jeez. I mean, I suppose technically... Get in there! Yeah, those doors are quite small, and that's going to eventually become a very big issue. Haha, get fucked, loser. They just keep going. They're like, what? So yes, the nice thing about the little speedy pistol is that we can actually hold the button and rapid fire it, whereas with our default thing, we gotta press the Z button every time we want to fire a shot. Which is great, because if this required you to press the button every time like it was some sort of late 80s British PC game, very specifically I'm thinking of Menace here, but of course there were plenty of shmups on those sorts of things. But listen, I don't want to say that era of game was designed to damage your controllers, but it was designed to damage your controllers. And this in an era where all the buttons did the same thing. 80s PC gaming. Could have been worse. Ish. The beast a little bit, yeah. It's a video game. Sound design is, well, it exists apparently. Now we get something a little better here in terms of firepower. No, the music is really good. The sound design is... The rest of the sound design is pretty silly, I think, but I'm not going to complain about it. Oh, the little skid sound, that was pretty good. And yeah, that nice long gun is a bit of a... Oh, that thing exploded into gross green shit. We should probably not touch that. Yeah, so the long gun's a bit of a grenade launcher. Oh god, avoid the... Those weird yellow cone-shaped things explode. But you would probably think, oh hey, yeah, yellow and black stripes, maybe I should avoid that. Meanwhile, look at your own ass for a second. What a sentence to say. Look at your own ass for a second. I'll take things I would absolutely expect to hear on this stream for 500, Alex. Floaty things you expect, those are proximity mines. Just don't. Oh no, we ran out of bonus points. I think points can eventually get you lives or something, but like, come on. It's the 90s, dude. At this point, points do not matter anymore. It's an outmoded game design concept. Nobody's playing Buck Bumble at the arcade. Although perhaps they should have. I've heard of worse ideas. Oh, yeah, this dude's still hanging around, huh? Hey, check it out. We scored no bonus points because we were slow as hell. Let's save our game. This is all hooked up to ye olde memory card in the controller pack as it was. Oh my god, yeah, I still have my save files from when I was a kid. I had to buy a new cartridge of this because I guess at some point I sold like 99% of my vintage games because I was just like, oh yeah, I'm never gonna play that stuff again back in the very late aughts. And then, hey, yeah, it's 2024. The future ain't getting any brighter. So yeah, I think I'm gonna save all the way down at the bottom. And yeah, keep in mind that this is an era where Nintendo didn't know how to install a second port onto the bottom of their Rumble packs. So you would have had to have swapped out your memory card between levels and put the Rumble pack back in if you wanted, well, the term they use nowadays is haptics, but if you wanted vibration, which, if you want my opinion, I don't particularly like the term haptics as being like the term du jour for that sort of thing. Like, I think I saw that in the ads for the Steam Deck and no, Steam controllers, pardon me, not the Steam Deck itself. Of being like, oh yeah, it has haptic motors, and I'm like, ooh, what's that? Oh, it turns out it's just a vibration function. I'm sorry, are you trying to imply that it would be like not a good idea to stick it up your? Oh, sorry. I don't know what made that sound, but okay. Yeah, if you see a glowing blue dot, that is a suggestion to blow that thing away. Also, new weapon. It is a significantly more rapid-fire thing than what we've got before. So they're really loading us up with the machine guns here, right? Now, if we wanted, we probably would try to hit that thing with a grenade for maximum fastness. But I mean, come on, those are useful for like fighting stuff. And goodness knows I'll probably need all the best resources I can get for any of that. Ugh. Okay, this actually is taking forever. I disregard what I said before. I got bored. Oh, all right. Oh, but you'll yield to that, huh? You say that sentiment, and I immediately think of Ailstorm's Fucked with an Anchor, which is a reference that like maybe one person who ever watches this is gonna get. Yeah, see, you know, well, I was gonna say, I don't know if you've heard Fucked by an Anchor, because it's, well, it is pretty good, I gotta say. It lives up to the title of the the story being the guy is cursed to swear constantly. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I understand that. Oh, boy. Watch Castlevania, its sequel. I'll probably, if I ever, like, get back to a point of watching things that aren't just, like, random shit on YouTube, That'll be somewhere on the list. Well, to be fair, I feel like that's probably about where being involved in a Castlevania plot would put you at some point. It's just every other word you say being fuck. I feel like it comes up a lot, you know? Or would come up a lot. If Nintendo of America were never cowards and weren't like trying to make these games, you know, aimed at a wide audience and just let them be as adult as, well, saying that, I don't actually know how much they were in the original Japanese. Anything I can say about Castlevania series and any sort of adultness of it has more to do with me saying that Iga was clearly kind of a perv. Not necessarily in the most judgmental sense of the idea, but also like, really, have you seen some of his design choices? Reach a bit of a head with Castlevania Judgment, I think. Oh yeah, so the limit for the little speedy pistol here is 500 shots. And we get 50 per thing. Unfortunately, it's kind of unfortunate that there's an ammunition limit, but for some of the big guns, I can really understand it. Anywho, and the guy's getting a little close for comfort. I just want the health, man. We can go back to playing the game like regular, civilized. Oh wait, no, this is a wasp. So yeah, where are you? Yeah, you can see that our thing is nice and fast shooting. Leaves little red marks in the wall. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like a rivet gun kind of thing. Or a nail gun. You know. Ooh. And there's just some health floating around there. Did I get one of those earlier? And that's the same, like, weirdly sound effect you'd hear in, like, Mischief Makers instead or something. That might even be full health, but I'm not 100% sure. Hey, Retro, how's it going? Also, yeah, you probably should be a little bit more careful and judicious with how you choose to shoot down these wasps, because their corpses will damage you. To be honest, I feel like I would expect nothing less of a wasp to, like, be able to kill you in its death throes. You know, the good old-fashioned wasp cross counter, right? That's what you need in your day-to-day life. Whoop. Alright, these are likely, serious bullet sinks, right? Yeah. Okay, so I don't think it's necessary to blow up all of these, but it might be hiding something, but returning it actually be worth it. Need to beat him in 15 turns. That's... Kill the weevils. That's the instruction, apparently, from HQ. So I guess these... Oh, no, it's just the ones with the cannons that are the weevils, huh? Man, somebody, like, really did not like Insect Queen not being a waifu. I mean, wait. We're dead. Those things hurt. Just FYI. But I think that just, like, resets the level for us, and we restart with our... Yes, with our old resources. So, yeah. Let's try that again. You can tell I haven't played this game in like 10 years, so. And you may be wondering, why then did you decide you wanted to play the B game? Well, that's a good question, Mega Man. Unfortunately, I have no good answer there. We got some incoming dudes here. Those dudes are, of course, angry wasps. Everybody's favorite. I think wasps are just inherently angry, but I digress. I played this a very long time ago on stream. Like, before I got affiliate status or whatever it's called on Twitch, where I'm allowed to have subscribers, and I have a rather janky pixel emote that one day I swear I'm going to, like, actually put real emotes in my emote slots. Depends kind of heavily on a couple of ideas about what I choose to do with the future of this beeswax. It's not likely to be truly necessary to kill all these wasps, but, like, I just don't like them. They're jerks. Also, sometimes you get rewarded for it. Because even the game knows that wasps on a concept level are just kind of a load of fuck. Hey, where are you? There we go. Somehow I didn't get rammed by that wasp corpse in the process. That's kind of impressive. This bee is having a good time. Ah! Not anymore, he's not. Never mind. Abort good time. Alright, so up in that wheelbarrow is a health restorer, so we're gonna skip out on that for a minute. Because there's another one elsewhere. Oh, careful of the exploding, oversensitive things. Yeah, clear the room first. For obvious reasons. Oh yeah, that's definitely a full heal. Like, I took quite a bit of damage and the game was like, yeah, you can have all that back. Oh. All right. Now, here comes the heavy artilleries. Let's give them what for. Ouch! Let's give them what for from a much better distance. And this is why we saved that full health for later, because we are gonna need to go back and grab that real quick. Oh, is there another one of these chuckleheads down here? Oh, you better believe it, unfortunately. Ah, that'll earn ya. Or something. I just say things sometimes. It sounds like they make sense. Ow. Get out of there, come on. It's just a wheelbarrow. It's not that hard, I swear. You know, we've got plenty of grenades here. Let's start by trying to aim correctly and see if there's an item in here. And the answer is probably going to be no, actually, but I've been wrong on occasion, so that's why I'm giving it a shot. Oh, hey, look at that old tennis ball sticking out the... Ew! Those things are shooting green stuff at us. Alright, fine, dude. That's just a gun turret, because they couldn't think of a good bee theme for a gun turret, I guess. And by bee theme, I mean insect theme, because clearly these aren't all bees. Get ourselves a couple of these. I think these are like a cluster bomb kind of thing, right? They look a bit like that, yeah. And not as clustery as I was hoping for, but eh. Yeah, so those guys aren't really as worth our time here. Clear the way. Oh, you jerk. Fuck you and your acid. But now we've got quite a few more, and somehow we're not quite hitting, oh god, the frame rate yet. But we got another satellite dish, and this is the last thing that we have to deal with in the level. That weird tennis ball thing over there, that weird large tennis ball thing, rather, will spawn enemies from it. So you probably want to get rid of those under most circumstances, but at this point I would just like get in and get out. Hey, technically we got some bonus points. All right. Oh yeah. I don't know why I was trying to select with the D-pad. I think I was just curious. And guess what doesn't happen? Oh no, they got us. They found our secret thing. And yes, we are on a timer. And we got these ground-based laser turrets. Basically, this is just go home and clear out the dudes. But of course, like any good, and by good I mean kind of bad, because none of these are conceptually great, mission of this sort, they give you a lot of things to distract you, to make your return as slow as possible. Oh god, I thought that thing was about to blow. Another couple of bombs for all the good that those do, which seems to not be too much. Maybe their damage is just like sky high and that's why you get like no ammunition for them. Alright, I think we're already back to base actually. Yeah, go in here. Wow, that's a great miss. Oh, Jesus. Wow, okay. That didn't go very well, as you can tell. Legitimately, I'm not sure what happened there. Other than I probably took a huge amount of damage from the floaty mine thing. And then the acid guys are just like weirdly lethal. And also I tried to use the bombs, which are not good weapons, actually. It's alright, I'm pretty sure that, like, the worst thing that happens if you run out of lives is, oh, you have to go reload your save file. Truth be told, as much as it's a thing that I say all the time about lives being kind of meaningless in games, especially at this point, this is a pretty good showing as to why, because, like, what's even the point, right? And yeah, there's stuff you can collect here for points if you're very silly, but don't do that. Oh, more of these chuckleheads. They're gonna be like the worst nightmare for me in this entire playthrough, aren't they? Right up until we get something much worse in the future, but I digress. Because I don't know what that is yet. Oh yeah, I hear one of those turret weevils. Hey, wow, that actually worked. Oh. Oh, boo earns. A nuclear explosive device. All right. Okay. Again, remember, taking place in a rural English garden. A nuke. Yeah, a little bit silly. Thank goodness that hole in the wall is actually like kind of small. So we can quite easily pick up the bomb and fly it back. That doesn't seem like... Well, I guess they said diffusion, not defusing, so... Yeah, anyway, when you're carrying the bomb, don't hit walls or anything, because... Not only is the sensitivity unpredictable, if it goes badly, that's it. You're smoked. Oh, that's a big ol' radio mast they got going on there. Have to destroy 4 shield generators and kill the radio tower. All right. Cool business. Ouch. I don't know what I expected, but I was hoping that it would be that, I guess. Yeah. No, not the bees. Streamer, they're wasps. You said that already. Shut. Ow. Saying ow like that, man, if only I could pull off a more proper claptrap voice, but, you know, that might get Randy Pitchford to try to punch me, so maybe I shouldn't think about that whatsoever. This big brick is a wasp nest, so you probably should see about exploiting it if you're able to, because like these guys are jerks, and let me tell you, they just get to be bigger jerks later in the game, as you would expect out of wasps, I suppose, but still. There's more of these chuckleheads crawling around. I hear them. Making their annoying noises. But there's a trail of points orbs here. It couldn't possibly be leading me to... Oh god, I hear wasps. So I say it couldn't possibly be leading me to anything bad. But, I mean... Ah! Boy, it's a good thing there isn't collision damage. Unless you're carrying an explosive device, but that's not quite the same. Ooh, nice miss. Yo, I got one of the bees. Sorry. I got one of the wasps in the process. Dang it. Oh no, now we have to reload our save file. And we get a game over screen. It's even the same music just to really ram it home. Yeah, we're pretty bad at this, everybody. It's gonna take a try or six to not screw up completely, but in my defense, we don't have a lot of lives, and it probably is not helping my case to I almost said dismay. Disdain is the word I meant. All those points for being just points. Maybe I should try pressing the B button more often. B button. Yes, the jokes do write themselves, in fact. As it turns out. Here, these things are not really as useful as all that, so let's try doing a little bit of that. Oh no, it seems like they do actually do some... Fuck. I just got absolutely mauled there. That was kind of not okay, game. Even less okay was seeing the shot basically go straight through that wasp hive the second time. Like, what was that? Aside from really rude, but I digress. Oops. Get up and... All right, now we're past the landmines. This way. Very satisfying to just shoot down these wasps and watch them go and explode in the ground. A lot of fun. Wasps suck. Worst bug. Yes, I know. The bonus is on a... Ow. The bonus is on a timer. Oh god, I'm still that close to the mines. And I somehow completely missed that thing. That's some good work by me. Got it. All right. Now, be careful of the little acid-spitting stink bug thing down there. Pick that up. Alright, we got that. Get to a safer position and regroup briefly. We were almost done with that level, but, like, at one point my health just disappeared, so... If we can do better this time, that might help me out a little bit, but, I'm not necessarily completely certain if that's the case. Sometimes things really do get away from you a little bit. Also, I don't believe any of the 19 levels in this game have any checkpoints whatsoever, so, like... That kind of adds even more to my statement earlier where it's like, okay, yeah... Getting a game over is kind of pointless in terms of, and lives being that much of a thing. Although, of course, nowadays the trend for games where you die is like, hey, yeah, you lost what would be a life. Now we're going to hinder you even more to make getting back to the point that you were already at even more of a problem. And quite frankly, I don't believe I agree with that as a design decision. I think I've said that part before, but just in case I haven't, like, that's not good, actually. Again, I'm pretty sure it's a thing that's like a consequence of all the Souls games taking off, because that I'm pretty sure is a thing in those games where it's like, oh, hey, you died because you didn't do nothing but hold the block button the entire time. We're going to penalize you until you get back to this point and recollect your death mask or whatever. I don't know. Actually, no, I don't think any of them are aesthetically cool enough to have a death mask as the source there. Oh, somebody's gonna be mad at me for that, but I hate the visuals of dark fantasy. I'm sorry. Oh, I was about to be super mad if that somehow missed. But it had every possibility to. Well, some of the possibilities to, anyway. Also, Jesus, man, I really could use a bigger health pickup at some point. If the game design feels like not being incredibly rude, but that is a bit of a stretch, to be fair. Because at this point, I expect rudeness, and goodness knows I'm getting it quite a bit. And there's me bonking the mic again. Oops. But this time it was with the controller. God, those floating mines take off a ton of your HP. Need that wasp to fuck off for a moment here. Come on. I'm busy. All that to get some ammo that I probably already spent that much. Ah. Yeah, those things are quite sturdy, but we got rid of the wasp nest. So that should hopefully reduce the amount of these guys we have to... And of course, two of them immediately come after my ass as soon as I'm trying to get a health. Come on. It's like wasps in real life. You try to do anything for yourself and they will just show up and murder you for no good reason. Fine, 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 fine. Someone's probably thinking that I could do this a lot less slowly, but I swear this is a useful endeavor to put more space between myself and the flying annoying jerk insects, as opposed to the ground crawling annoying jerk insects. Throw a few nades in there, and off we go. I see. We're on to some larger enemies to deal with, huh? Again, good thing we still got some ordnance after that level then. I'll take a couple more regular pistols. Nice. Yeah, you gain a life every 10,000 points, I guess. Alright then. Well, that's good. I can't wait to piss that away in a really embarrassing manner. Oh yeah, here we've got the tiny little low to the ground flowers that are, well, worth health as well, but a little different, that's all. Alright, we got a couple of these big boys here. And they fire a lot of shots quite quickly. And as you can see, shooting at them with your heavy ordnance is not necessarily the easiest thing all the time. And also, you probably don't want to get too close to them because it can cause you some issues. Which means that this pistol they hand out for enemies despite being enemies this large, is probably actually a little more ideal, but that won't stop me from trying to fire the cannon at them for a little more damage. Also, don't touch the water. That would be very, very bad, because for some reason bees can't fly. Or swim, rather. They can fly, but swimming is quite different. It's not the same as flying underwater, I swear. Especially if this game is to be believed. Be believed. Alright, where did you go, buddy? Yeah, so here we get a souped-up version of one of these dudes, and so for that reason, I'm taking out the nail gun, and we're trying to do a little more work here, a little faster. Grab the health, and yeah, aim for the head. Makes quite the screaming noise, huh? Yep, need to do that. Can we chuck one of these at this thing? In theory, sure. Oh god, oh geez, oh boy, wow, alright, so that was some bad play on my part. I just took almost my entire health meter and contact damage, so if you're gonna try to do that, A, you better hit, and B, you better be sure you get a kill. You know, excuse me for thinking that the best thing to use on a boss would be my most damaging. But not this week, gang. And save it, and off we go into... Ooh, right, this level. Wait, this garden has a Sector 42? That's just kind of hitting me a little bit. So, this level sucks. I know that we've had some bad times before, but that's because I'm genuinely not very good at video games. This, I would say, is the first level that is really, really awful. You want to start off by shutting off the protective beam around that bomb, because otherwise, It's like kind of a tractor beam. It will kill you pretty easily. And obviously we want to remove it when we go pick it up. But I'm saying do it now so that way you don't do something stupid like fly into it by accident. Because we're going to go all the way to the back of this stage and remove as many things as possible. And then come back. Oh god, something has got the... like that horrible jet engine noise. Jesus. Pausing for a sec. Yeah, had an itchy spot I wanted to scratch real quick. As opposed to a scratchy spot I want to itch. Ah! Ouch. That's alright, there's probably going to be a bunch of that in the future. We can leave the horrible water worm, but we would like to remove as many of these wasps as we can. Okay, I'm just checking to make sure there's nothing up there real quick. That looks like one of those drop points. Just a weird thing to have up there, but whatever. Grab our pistol again, and... oh god, oh, it's this thing. This is an issue that's going to continue to exist for this level no matter what, which is that little pipe in the ground that we just saw. So I suppose I can't say this until I'm looking at it, but I can say that instead, but oops. Yeah, see, this thing, very tight opening, as you can tell. Whoa! Well, I apologize for that. Now that you've all finished vomiting to death. And into the sewer pipe with us. Ooh, all right, that is a pretty nice piece of gear. This thing looks like some sort of power tool, but I assure you it's much more than a mere leaf blower. It's a homing missile. And it does good damage. Unfortunately, you're only allowed to carry a max of 20 of them, so... yeah, be a little bit careful with those. Oh. Oh, can we... no, we can also just not pick that up. Oh well. It's points. We'll get more points. That turned around, didn't I? Yeah. Me with no sense of direction, plus playing on an N64, so... Minimal sense of control either. Anyway. Yeah, so we should be in the clear to go and take that thing back. It would probably help if we got some HP because, yeah, being in almost dead is a pretty bad state to be in. But I have a feeling that, like, all of it's going to be gone because we just used most of it in this stage after we got whatever the hell happened to us there. Oh, the mic is picking up a lot of that control stick noise. That's fantastic. Clearly I gotta do something with the sensitivity on it at some point, but... What if I try just holding the controller under the desk? That might be a smarter move. Alright, we got the bomb. Let's go. Hey, look, looks the exact same as that nuclear explosive device from earlier. Nice. Where was that full heal earlier? Did we get it for killing the caterpillar? Because if so, that's remarkably generous to the game, especially after what we've been through so far. Oh, geez. There's still more of this area. I didn't even realize. Grenade launcher. We have plenty of those. Incoming jerk faces. Yeah, just get there and get the hell out. Thankfully, getting in and getting out are the same action. Yeah. Outposts on a perimeter. All right, it's a stealth mission apparently, and we got a different version of the weird carrier bug with with an acid gun on its backside. Is there also one of the little sprayer fucks around here? Oh, jeez. Yeah, so there's something in the area that fires off those homing missiles. I don't know if it's the bug when it dies or when it... or at some point while it's alive or something. But those always, like, really put the wind up me a little bit. I don't know how dangerous they are offhand, but I mean, you heard that noise. That's like, that's the kind of noise that you associate with something you have to deal with or die. Oh, are these just like little ant duders? Yeah, they just make the same crawling sound effect as the gross bugs who spray everywhere. Oh, geez. Oh, this dude. I forgot about the weird blocker insect here. Who uses the weird tiny yellow pellets. Alright, pick our money up and our money. What am I talking about? Money is health, but here's a joke about the CEO of United Healthcare. But I digress. Take care around the super death cannon weevils. And the wasps. And the everything. Oh, don't get crushed by that thing's body, because that's a thing that can happen as well. Our health meter is literally empty. That's fantastic. I had a feeling that was going to happen at some point. Oh well. Okay, yeah, those absolutely come out of that thing's ass. Duly noted, dude. I guess don't fight that thing if you want to not get killed or something. Want to not have to deal with those. Alright, recover our fast gun. Oh, we got something else in there. Oh yes! Oh yeah, the homing pistol, right. This thing is real good. I just didn't realize that we got it this soon. So let me show you how this thing... Yeah. Exactly. It's really fast firing. The shot's home. It's very good for dealing with, well, as you can see, the most recurring threat in this game are wasps. So, like, It's real good for those. Yeah, we'll take those points. Remember, they do actually kind of matter a little bit for us. Especially now that we're out of lives. That would save some annoyance on our part. We'll beat a hover. Is that out of range for me? Well, not anymore. It's not. Doesn't exist anymore. Clear that thing out. Boy, I wish I had more shots of that, but whatever. Whoa! Yeah, I told you, the corpses of those enemies can crush you. And no, your own explosions can't hurt you. That would be dumb. Even for this game. Which, as we've established, is quite mean. Oh, that's gross.
What about now? It's time to rock with the biggity buck Bumble. What about now? It's time to rock with the
Okay, I wildly overshot there, and that happened. That, I believe, is what we like to call some very bad play. Okay, well, it seems like we hit that weird bug at least once, but we didn't get a kill. Which is a pity, but we can probably fix that in a moment or so. I just want to clear out these wasps. Come on, game. Don't be so obtuse. That's better. Clear ourselves a nice, clean path to get in there. Personally, I think I'm going to try a slightly different approach to dealing with the weevils here. Namely, that. Remember to use your resources, kids. What do you think this is, an RPG where you can just sit on all of your consumables until the end game? And then go, well, shit, I have nothing to use all these mega elixirs on? That's probably way too many bullets for that job, but you know what? It seems to have done the business, so, ow. Okay, so can I take a mulligan on this approach here? Not enough of one, really, but that helped out quite a bit. Backing up. And even just removing one wasp means fewer things to get baited by, to bait that, rather. Anywho, two things you gotta shoot here. Ah! Would you kindly? Would you please? A bunch of these chuckleheads still around here. Boy, I don't know how much health I can go back for. Oh, hey. Yeah, for that I'd have to be good at the game first, so. Ugh! Yeah, this is why I want to go get more health if I can. There we go. It's a little bit of something. Can we find any more before I leave, though? I mean, I seem to be pretty good at a lot of RPGs, but that's, like, not necessarily much of a skill-based game, so... Some people will be like, And of course, RPGs do also have that tendency to throw some really shitty RNG at you once in a while and be like, yeah, by the way, Actually, your skill or your ability to think on your feet does not matter. Like, I bring it up all the time, but as much as I have this strong affection for the original Master System Phantasy Star, it does have a big problem with, like, a couple of areas where there are just very common random encounters that are so far... Crikey, I was not expecting that kind of resistance. I should have hit the brakes immediately. Random encounters that are just so massively out of the level of the rest of the area. And even in the starting location, this is a problem. That there are some times the game will just be like, well, what about fuck you, basically? And you'll just have to be like, well, that's a little bit rude. Oh, yeah, there we go. Nice full health. Good time for it. I like how Buck just continued the flip, by the way, there. Just, like, hits the ceiling. It's fine. I think you probably should rephrase that. Anyway. What the hell was that voice? Oh, yeah, I picked up the thing. I was expecting it to be like, no, you've got to do more work for that. Okay, so I think that's the, like, laser rifle. Yeah, this I don't remember actually being very good, probably because it's just, like, linear shots and not stupidly powerful, but it might come in handy. Switch this thing on. Now we really have no incentive to go faster because timer has already ended. Oh yeah, I knew one of these. Oh, I shot too early and wasted a bunch of shots shooting whatever was over there. Oh, we're only allowed 100 ammunition for... I thought it was 200. Well, fair enough, I guess, because the other one is 200. Yeah, see, there we go. Just generic straight shooting laser gun. Doesn't do a whole lot for us. Okay, so what? Oh boy. What is shielding that? That's how I want to finish that sentence. Is it this? Alright, we got the wall Fuck, dude! What kind of deadly accuracy do these things have? And why? Ah, yes, I see there's a dragonfly that... Oh, that's my bad. I didn't mean to hit the Z button. My finger moved a little funnily. Yeah, we have, like, a super dragonfly there is what I was trying to get at. Right, now, seriously, are these things actually gonna... Oh, well, I saw it spread. Ow. Would you fuck off, guys? There we go. Don't get too close to that thing, it'll get angry again. Any more health? Yes. Okay. Alright, that's fine. We don't really care about the cluster bombs except as a demolitions tool. And speaking of demolitions tool, it would help if I could aim anything properly to use it for that end. Get out the way. Well, at least we got rid of the wasp nest, so... There we go. Whew, that took a lot of damage. That's annoying. But we beat the level. Hooray. And we're shockingly close to another life. Oh. I skipped past the objective, sorry. It's probably just go to the end of the level and kill this thing. This isn't really a game that's necessarily very heavy on unusual objectives or anything. But if I recall correctly, and keep in mind I very much do not, after that level, I think we at least get a little bit of things easing up for a brief period here. Oh god, that thing's making a noise at me when it shoots, and yeah, that thing's gonna eject missiles out of its ass. Ow. Oh, good thing I was in that area where I got locked into the thing. That's dead. Which, good. Some stuff going on here. We got tank. Oh, this is where they introduce the mines that, like, move around, I think. At least if I recall correctly, the things have some sort of, like, tracking that will make them move if you get close enough. Yeah, see, that one's going back to position. And if you listen very closely, they make kind of like a spinning noise while they're moving. Very descriptive, I know, but... well, you get the idea. Probably, anyway. Nice little bonus area here. Good set of weapons. Chunk of points. And lots of health. Ah. Skidded on the very solid chunk of hedge. It doesn't have any give whatsoever because this is an N64 game. Oh, that shoots pretty fast, actually. If you press the trigger fast enough. Yeah, we're back down to the sewer pipes again. Nice of the game to give us back that health already, because, yeah, they've given us things that hurt. Now just cruise at a moderate... Whoa! Rate. Okay, guys. That's alright. We got some good tools to deal with those. I forgot they existed, but, jeez, oh man. They're really pissed off. It's going alright. We're on stage 8, I think it is. Oh, of course, something just blew up next to us. And we're on very low health, but... yeah, that part's a bit of a mess. The rest, however, it could be worse. Now, this thing is pretty nice. We saw this in the attract mode while I was jamming out. And it's going to prove quite helpful in a few locations. Yeah. It's alright. I somehow managed to not get hit by that. That's amazing. Get away from those things. No, not the lightning gun. Use the grenade launcher to deal with the wasp hive. I mean, it helps to actually land your hits, but, like, who's keeping score here, right? Alright, now the lightning gun. And thank goodness for that health refill, because... yeah, we took a lot of damage, as you can tell. And yeah, that lightning gun, pretty good! That cleans up enemies quite nicely. As long as they're roughly in the same line as you. Which admittedly is not always the easiest thing to pull off. Alright, so I'm expecting this side to be basically the same thing, right? Wow, that thing tanked for the nest successfully. That's impressive in its own right. My health. Crap. I'd like to not immediately lose this one up that we just got this level. But I think we start each level with the amount of health that we ended the previous one with, so that... well... the main advantage would really be finishing the level then, huh? Yeah. Alright. Yeah, good night, Retro. Careful of the turret thing. It's not... okay, so we're not done here yet, but I don't know where the... what else we're doing here. I mean, I guess I could try killing off the gun things, but... is there another hive that I didn't see? Oh yeah, there's this whole direction that we didn't go, apparently. Or is this just backward? Then it's gotta be the other way. Anyway. I'm gonna pop out here real quick and accidentally tap the Z button a little bit. Because I do that quite easily. And go look for some health real quick. And then go back in, because there's another branch of the sewer that we get to deal with. Oh, I heard something explode. Man, I keep doing that. I should keep my finger off of that for a bit. I'm probably gonna end up just going right back to it in a sec. Fuck. Dang it. Well, so much for our run through the level. That's alright. It's fine to restart. I'm just gonna be slightly disappointed, because... oh yeah, we respawned with only half health. That's... that's quite irritating, in fact. Move that thing. Grab this. More grenades. Oh yeah, this thing that I'm not completely confident as to what it is. Ah! Fuck. Usually those things don't have great accuracy, or maybe it's just because of their placement. So I was not expecting to even get hit by that. That's... This looks like another Bumblebee, but with cannons strapped to it. Slightly different kind of Bumblebee. That's completely defanged that area now. Because we don't particularly have a reason why we need to go up there. God, this thing is like really just spraying all over the place horribly, huh? And there I go again. Pick that up. Grab another health and something else up here. What do we got? Oh yeah, more of these. Right. Okay, so let's break open the gate and move on to the sewers here. God, these things really do just hit with, like, bizarre accuracy, considering. Maybe it's just because I'm moving that slowly. Which, to be fair, it's such a cramped space. And you move so awkwardly on, like, anything on the N64. As was the style at the time. Which was the style at the time? It's a little too much... It's a little too much accent there, but, yeah. Oh. Oh god, yeah, those things are, like, literally right here. Oops. That up until we've dealt with the rest of the... This is the super speed green yellow jackets. I mean, that works. Fuck! That area is so crowded with those dudes. Yeesh.
What about now? It's time to rock with the biggity buck. Bumble.
Like, that's so much worse than all the other ones. I don't know if it's just because of, like, really nasty level architecture or something. Whatever, let's make sure this mission objective is really what I think it is here. Ah, yes, they call the nests generators. Well, I mean, they kind of do, don't they? So, seriously? I didn't even see that. Oh, this thing is back. Do a little walk here and get back into place. Turn back around. I want to see what the pistol is over there. Just one of these. Yeah. There's still some more extra health here that we can leave for a bit in case things get a little hairy, and also in case we're able to actually get back from where things got hairy, so that admittedly might be a bit more of a tall order. Around and of course we take it. For the love of fuck, dude, are you fucking kidding me with these God, I swear, those things are so hard to dodge for no good reason. Sometimes, but also part of it, again, going slow because I'm in a confined space and I'd like to actually be able to land the hit, but really I should just use use two homing missiles on those. Alright, remember, this is where the shithead bugs come in. Alright. Oh, there's still a couple of these guys around. Or maybe just the one. And pick up the ammunition, even though we don't need all of it right away. Alright, prepare to go into the wasp room. Which, you know, that sounds like a lovely place to be, right? The wasp room. Yes, sounds like much fun and not pain. Oh, hey. Health, neat. I probably grabbed that way too early, but... On the other hand, that kind of suggests to me that there's a fairly definite order of how they really want you to do things here. Because, remember that there's one other wasp hive that has health by it. And then there's this one. So, Interesting, though. Grab our health and go back. How rude. And go back. Yep, don't get hit by that. Be real embarrassing if nothing else. That. There's some health, please. There we go. Ah. There we go. Alright, I had gotten all the wasps. That's fantastic. Rough level. And here I was hoping the game would ease up for a second, but no. Alright, we gotta blow up their stuff. And we're faced here immediately with a new gimmick that we've never seen before, which is key-locked doors. Oh, Jesus. Now you tell me about the other thing. Oh, boy. Yeah, so keep low because there are these things dispensing flak into the world, and they cannot be destroyed. So yeah, bit of a problem. Also, interesting how they don't have the pattern that, like, a lot of the other nasty stuff does. This is just straight metal colored. I don't know what's up with that, if that's supposed to be indicative of anything, but, It's a real war zone here now. Sheesh. Don't take that much collision damage. God, this thing is just dancing around and causing me some issues. Right, where's that wasp? Yeah, I called that singular wasp is going to be important. That's our first piece of our key. This thing's probably got another one or something, right? Yes, but it's quite low. Alright then. Grab some health. Oh, I see. Now there's more wasps. Oh, I fully expected that to be the other key piece, because it feels like the sort of thing where it's like, hey, yeah, it's probably hanging out in one of these destructibles. Ah! Apparently I was a little too high there. Oops. This looks a little promising. I think. Slightly. There we go. Yep. All 3 key parts, that'll open the door. Alright then. That did something, alright. Very specifically, it was not what I expected it to do. But sometimes that happens. Pick that up. We can always use more of those grenade launchers. Nice, there's our teleporter active, and we got these chuckleheads again. Oh boy. Looks like they're a different color this time, interestingly enough. Just try to dodge more of these, I guess. Deal with that blocker fly or whatever we want to call it. Oops, there's been a mistake, huh? Teleport deep behind enemy lines. Ooh. That is a very yellow area with some serious piss water. And a very large, very nasty looking fellow perched on top of that post. Ah! Fuck. Well, we died in the water. At least I know that down there is just a pistol, so that does not matter whatsoever. This level doesn't seem that hard now that I know, like, how everything is laid out here. And I know what's worth going for and what's not, mostly. Careful of the water. Alright, so. Looking for a kind of a loner wasp. There we go. Alright, and that's the last piece of the key. Okay, keep our heads low and get the hell out of here. here we have to do actual work in order to open the portal. Doesn't exactly delight me. Especially because we got close up to that guy, and we know what weird dead-eye accuracy they have up close. Presumably also when we're, like, inside the, you know, even right next to their nose. Where they should miss us. Presumably that, too, is still, like, a death zone. Alright, health. A little more health. Alright, now. The important thing to recognize is that we don't really need to go for the thing in the water when we go into the boss room. Let's just rush this. Stay low. Ugh! Get out of my fucking way, dude. Seriously? Well, okay. So my idea of just absolutely just gun it is only partially accurate. Make sure you remember where you have to shoot to get rid of the dudes. Otherwise, they will block you that well. Oh yeah, you can hold Z to speed up the message. And it sounds different when you do that. Alright, good. We're dealing damage to this thing. We want to be a little bit touch and go here to try and avoid it dealing too much damage to us in retaliation. Although, of course, we may only do so well with that. Game gave us a lot of the nail gun. Let's see if we can't put that to... Ow. Use. Yeah, this thing's got a pattern that's, like, really good at stopping you from just, like, rushing it, as you can see. Not that it stopped me from trying, but I paid the price for it. And I got a feeling this is probably going to be a reload in a minute here. Yeah, because we've used up all the health in the area. Ugh! Got greedy. Okay, he's at half health, so that's pretty good for how little we have. Oh, that sounded like it missed entirely, basically. Yeah, look at the damage that lightning gun does, though. And yeah, once you piss those things off enough, they will start flying. So you gotta be a little bit careful about that. Pistol ammo. A lot of dangerously placed just pistol ammo in this level, huh? Bit of a choice. Ah. That wasn't the one, was it? Well. Get out of here. Ah, what a jerk. I'll come back for that in a moment. Okay, good. Yeah, just do that. Just do that, and you will be in good shape. Aside from the part where you've got a boss fight here. That part's a little bit less good shape, but you know. It's hardly your fault anymore, is it? Game being rude. Yep. Yes, I know, I did the thing again. It's also because I have my controller back out from under my desk, because I do that a lot for some reason. Well, aside from it, I guess just being a more natural position or something, but I should probably remember, keep the controller on the other end of the desk from where the microphone is, because, yeah. Just, yeah. Alright, now Buddy Boy should be pretty near getting pissed off enough to... Yeah, alright. Now it's flying at us. So now we gotta actually work to dodge this thing a little bit, I guess. But, it being a moving, attacking thing means it probably is going to be less accurate too. Or that's just what I would like to hope. Damn it. Oh, we almost... Oh, no, that did kill it. Okay. The meters in this game can be a little bit weird. They're a little bit, like, inexact. Sometimes you'll be full up and your meter will not be completely full because there'll be like 1 pixel left. Just because, you know, visibility. Anyway. Scrambling the teleport information, huh? So, I feel like teleporting in to the location might be a little bit of a questionable choice then, but hey, I'm no strategist. Despite the fact that I'm giving some strong consideration to like a Fire Emblem randomizer. Ow. I'm not going to say it's going to happen for sure, because I haven't decided yet, but it could. It could happen to you! Or something. Yes, and here I'd thought we'd had enough of these guys for a little bit, but nope. No such luck. Oh well. Deal with our super dragonflies there. And oh right, we have to go that way to open the gate. I already forgot what that cable was for, right? Conduit. Pipeline. Oh. So we got the variant of the last bugs. They're shooting little blue plasma pellets at us too. That's cool. Don't like that. But there's no version of these enemies that would be likable in any level, so... Oh wait, so there's multiple switches for this door? Is that what I'm to understand here? That's a little different. Oh yeah, it looks like we're gonna have... It's gonna be 4 switches for this door. That's a lot, man. Crap. God, this entire area is so full of stuff to deal with. Oh, thank goodness they give you at least some health at the end. I mean, I think they're almost under contractual obligation to, because shit. You're gonna put that many turrets there. And the wall guns. and the blocker bugs. Like, that's rude. Anyway. I don't really need that pistol ammo. I'll pick it up anyway, though. Alright, yeah, just want to move over here before we turn around. So that big blue thing, I believe, is a guided missile launcher. In fact, I'm gonna stand so far back that I... Oh shit, that's apparently not far enough back. Yes, it is, but it has a kind of awful range, as you can see there. That's a little sad. I recall that thing being a lot better, but I think I also recalled the missile going faster, so... Ouch. Would you explode already, buddy? There we go. That took a lot of shots even of that thing. Eesh. Let's... Ooh, that's the good gun. Yes. Oh, I heard it keep chasing and I was like, is it still going? Wow. What the? Oh, there's some sort of water bug here that's like an actual water-based bug, not... 1 second. Oh, sorry. My eye was starting to water and was causing it to sting. Not in the way of, like, any sort of jokes about bees, but, you know. We haven't had one of those for a second, admittedly, so you might just be like, well, close enough. Yeah, those things are shooting some kind of, like, big, sharp harpoons at us, basically. Kind of looks like. Nope. They're the angry dragonflies. Float here in front of the gate. And yeah, you can hear we haven't had a good chance to show it off, but yeah, when the gate opens, it makes sort of a whooshing noise. Oh god, sorry, my eye, that's all. Getting quite harsh. I don't know if there's something in there or something, but it's not affecting my vision, so plenty of stuff here to provide us with some resistance. As I suppose you might expect to happen. But there we go. Nice and quick on that level, actually. In fact, we even got a good sizable bonus too. Save. Semi-mutated herdlings, huh? Yeah. Right, they want us to catch 3 different colors of these. Bring them to the drop box. Use the stun gun to be able to pick them up. Sounds moderately irritating. This sounds like we probably should try cleaning up as much of this level as possible first. Before we start trying to deal with the stated objective. So what do we pick up then? Oh, that's the stun gun. Okay. God, this thing is just getting me with the last bullet every time. It's... Wow, that's seriously not a one-hit kill. That absolutely should be. I think I disagree with that game. I mean, okay, if the grenade gun isn't always, but that homing missile is so bad to use. They should do something to incentivize it a little more, right? Like, give it damage that's better than the other things. Yeah, there's a... I know that that's just sort of a case with a lot of the Zelda randos. At least. Well, that and the Z1 rando. Like, I don't think most of the... for example, the... Well, neat, whatever happened there. Like, for example, I don't think that the Link to the Past rando uses randomized messages for very much, if anything. Yeah, it does have the blind jokes, so blind the thief jokes. That sounded like I'm suggesting there was something worse there than there actually was, but not this time. It's not like most internet communities, I swear. Okay, this is a really crappy place to be in, so let's see if we can get in and get out. Triforce the end. Sarsaparilla joke, yeah. Okay, so maybe so, but like I don't remember a ton of them. Like, for example, the nice you can have this trash is always the same. The sages don't have, well, I don't think they're called the sages in that game, but you know what I'm saying. I don't think they have varying messages. OOT, as far as I can remember, the main varying messages are like things that tell you where stuff is. So there's a couple of hints that are randomized to gags, but I feel like more of the other text should probably be goofed with. The stuff that doesn't really mean much of anything. Okay, yeah, so here's the wasps that are just kind of jerks. These ones are outfitted with weird laser guns that shoot fireballs at you. Some of them are, anyway. Unless they drop the gun after one hit and then they go back to being regular, which I don't think is the case. It looks like we got a bit of a mix here. Otherwise. There we go. Door open. I was wondering what was taking it so dang long, but now we know. We're just being slow. Alright, so yeah, you immediately saw me just destroy one of those, and the stun gun sound is an interesting choice. As you capture these things, they kind of look like ladybugs a little bit. At least these ones do. Because they're red. And oh god, you're fucking kidding me. They wasps back as soon as I... Sheesh. Tough crowd, game. Ugh. 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 There's the... Ooh, I see. We got some more stuff here. But yeah, the stun gun... Oh, hey, it's quite rapid fire. As you would expect, not a weapon. But thankfully, it doesn't run out of shots at any point. So you've got that going for you. I seem to recall having a lot of the... Well, the very expected frustration with this level of just, like, basically what happened there. Of you ready one of the things for capture, and then you immediately smash it on the ground. By sheer accident, of course. I remember a lot of hit detection issues with this thing, but so far it seems to be working. And also just easily getting murdered trying to set up shots because of being like, oh, this is so much ammunition to spend on this. I would, you know, I'd go nuts trying to do it otherwise. And yeah, especially with these shitty gun turrets that are just absolutely not worth your time to deal with. That's a bit of a problem. Alright, so we got the killer dragonflies here. They're not just the crane flies from earlier in the game. Which, to be fair, is about what I feel I should expect at this point in terms of, yeah, they're gonna give us some challenge. Last one is located right by a little picnic area. That's kind of neat. Alright, now let's go. We're no longer on the clock. I just fucking hate this place and want out. Oh, god damn it. Are you kidding me? You're not kidding me. Well. I knew we were gonna have to eventually end up in a position where we smashed something in a doorway by accident, but I don't know, we'd done so well up to this point that I was really hoping otherwise. Right, we got it. Let's... Ooh, yikes. Fuck off, wasps. Not here for it. Got a little health on the way out the door, because we are just about done here as soon as we warp that thing out, and off we go. You want to warp me out, game? There we go. That was worrying. Alright, folks, I think we got time for one more. We're on heading into level 11 here. Or is that mission 12, actually? Pardon me. Ah, yes, the extractor. I don't know what the hell we're doing here, but yeah. Radioactive mucus created by toxic waste. Oh, toxic waste. Oh yeah, that one's shielded. So we're gonna have to go the other way down the chain to get at, to figure out where we gotta go to start that going. Ouch. I, of course, jumped straight up into that, so I probably deserve it. Yeah, see, I think we finally have seen one of those things explode, and you can see they explode. Yeah. Okay. Got mounted gun and... I like that we're in a graveyard, basically, by the way, or at least we're a place where people are buried, because we got these gravestones just hanging out here. That's pretty great. getting into some significantly more malevolent type of environment here. Alright, that opens the door so we can get on the floor and walk the dinosaur or something. Oh, we got our blocker bugs here. Nice, we managed to hit the gate from behind the blocker, like basically just by complete accident. So yeah, you gotta hit the front switch too, because I'm pretty sure that one powers the tractor beam there. And if you touch that, well, you can kiss your ass goodbye, basically. Ah yes, I see we're in a room full of jerks. Yes, I'm low on HP. That's fantastic news, game. Fuck off already, guys. Come on. I want to go heal. So I don't die. But I don't think there's any health left in this level, so... not without going forward, anyway. Oh no, there's a couple of low to the ground flowers here. I just completely forgotten about them. Or by a couple, maybe I only mean one. Oh, there's this pathway over here. This might be a bit of a gamble, but I'm hoping that this will lead me to something vaguely like health. Ooh, yes. It's quite a lot of health here, actually. And some point items, and I think I saw a couple of guns in here. Nice, we're back up to 2 lives. Excellent. After our terrible performance early on, dare I say I'm approaching competency at this. Which, great time to do it when we're this deep into the stream, but I digress. Or maybe the game just got easier, I don't know. But yeah, strangely enough, no more ammunition for the basic yellow pistol. That's a bit of a shock. I haven't seen any for a moment. And I would appreciate a little more, because that is just a good standby weapon. And I've gone very much the wrong way. Well, let's not pretend I have navigational skills yet. Wow, that's unfortunate. I was trying pretty hard there. Apparently not hard enough, though. I mean, yeah, I mean, I've seen how the Brits make games in this era. Wait. That's a joke about Rareware. Somebody I watched earlier had a discussion that had to do with Candy Kong in DK64. And that sunflower from Conker's Bad Fur Day. So that's where my jabbing at I've seen how the Brits make games in this period comes from. For anybody who's like, oh, that's a weird non sequitur, and of course, as I've said before, Argonaut, British developer. Can you please just like... Yeah, okay, so much for any of that basic competency, because like that one enemy just absolutely ruined us. Oh, which one of them is Lord British and which one of them is Lord Gay? Wait. It's... A little bit of health would be kind of helpful right now, game, but, you know, if you don't feel like it, that's fine, I guess. Ah, Jesus. So my question is this going to be a place where finally we can put these guided missiles to use? Because I see the game is feeding me another one. Another set. Maybe if we're slightly closer. We also need to, like, stay high here. See, it looks like it can work, but... Oh, that hit the switch. That seems pretty helpful. Watch out for the bullet. There we go. Swoop past. One of these things. Aim a little better for this. Be a big help, I think. Probably. I'm quite nervous about doing any of... Oh. Fuck. Shit. Ugh. And so it looks like I don't even have to do that. It's just go down here and hope for... Nice. Alright, so that's a pretty good set of stuffs. Now, let's get the hell out of here and go and finish this mission off and go destroy this extractor device or whatever it's called. The Extractinator from Terraria or something, I don't know. A game that's getting another update for some reason as I think about... I've said it before, but man, I remember eons ago in the far distant past where that game was originally getting its final update. And then later on they decided, hey, yeah, no, actually Terraria's not done yet, guys. We lied. I guess because it was probably just too lucrative, but... You know, who has the brain capacity truly to come up with another idea, right? Because why do that when you can just implement updates that feature mechanics that exist to punish your players? Right, I remember Torch Luck and I still haven't forgiven the guy for that. I don't know how much or little that is implemented in the current version of the game, but I don't care. Yep. Yeah, dodge around those guys. Now, my thing here is that I'm not 100% sure what I need to shoot here in order to actually progress this part of the level. If it's like just shoot the thing, or if it's necessary to blow up all these targets. It's feeling like it's not necessary to blow these up, because all of them are full of items. And quite useful items at that. So I would imagine that if that was the case, things would be a little different. At least marginally. I know for sure you don't need to crash into the big caterpillar. Was that all it took? No, that was just part of it. It doesn't only have the 2 targets, does it? It's gotta take more than that, yeah? I mean, the pump jacks don't do anything. But no, it's sinking into the water. So that was literally it. It's just 2 targets. Sure. I can't say as I expected that, but all right. There we go, folks. We're going to save, and we'll continue this on the next short game stream, I think.